decided to shoot a little video for you. This is my tree stand, which isn't that far from my property line. And behind my tree stand, on the property line, I hinge cut a whole bunch of kind of tornado zone-ish trees down so nothing could come up from behind me at the property line. I did leave this gorgeous apple tree that was totally buried underneath all these maples, and I wanted to show you how beautiful now this apple tree is taking off with more sunlight coming in on it, and how these hinge cuts are a little high, but they're budding. Also, in front here, I just cut these down. I trimmed up all the dead off this apple tree and stacked it here away from the base. Apparently that's bad, to leave the dead sticks underneath the base of the apple tree. Gave it a little fertilizer. And you can see it's kind of directly behind my stand, which is right here on this orange strap. So it's about 10 yards behind me. And the hopes is something will come down or over, especially now that I blocked the back. And I'm leaving this open just below me, down and to the left, where I made a perfect mock scrape behind some nice blowdowns, giving some side cover off the property line. Dug out the dirt, found a nice branch from this maple to hang and tie up in there as a down branch. So as I step back, you can see I have the hanging branch and the dirt here. Put a little doe and rut scent in the middle of May, but it doesn't matter, just gets them interested. You should feel the safety of all the cover here, and then come hang out here between the blowdown, come from up top, and all want to circle in front of my stand, where in the fall I'll be waiting. Now my big question is, I'm working on my access here. The idea is I want to come up the property line. I can't step in mock scrape, so I got to come up behind. I hope my wind is blowing back this way. There's my stand right here, and I want the wind coming this way now. That'll be the days I'd hunt this stand, so I can come in on the property line behind this, sit here, and have something come down from up in here across at me, or maybe up after I come in, up and across, which is sometimes how they go. My doe moved down low, so I'm hoping to be above them a few hundred yards where I am and catch a buck cruising. As you can see, it's much thinner right here. There's a nice little opening and this edge a couple hundred yards above where my doe walked down that way. So I'm hoping he'll be cruising here. I'm going to try to make this whole thing a little more interesting for him with some feather edging, hinge cutting, a couple more mock scrapes, scents, all of which I will not be in after I make. Kind of keep him interested, looking for the does down in my field. Hopefully I catch him off guard with the right wind from that stand. What I got to also do is come back on this tree here, this big tree here, which is a nice maple, and point it at my, right here, my mock scrape. And hopefully get a few pictures of this guy and see what's happening here. And that's my little story for today. I'm cleaning up my tree stand here, middle of May 2019, thinking about hunting season already.